Hey everyone, in the last few months, Globus Spirit share price has corrected around 30% from the peak from levels of 1300 to currently at 900. At current levels, company is trading at a market cap of around 2600 crore and a PE ratio of 22. Now I've already discussed Globus Spirit fundamentals in the past, so I don't want to get into the details. In this video, I quickly want to share the reason for correction in its share price and management guidance for the near future. That would help you get a fair idea about whether the current valuations are reasonable or not. And should you hold the share or sell it or even consider buying it. But before we proceed, if you haven't watched the previous video, I would suggest please watch that video because that would help you understand the business in detail. And a disclaimer that this video is only for educational purpose. It's not a buy or sell call. I always say that if you want to create wealth in stock market, you need to invest with conviction, and that conviction only comes with right knowledge when you study the business yourself. Alright, with this, let's get started. So the major reason behind sharp correction in Globus Spirit share price is due to weak quarterly performance. In latest Q2 result, while company's revenues have grown around 18% year on year, its profits are down 41% year on year at 13 crore versus 22 crore in September 22. The question is, why is their performance so weak? So there are a couple of reasons. First reason is FCI disruption. If you recall, company's management had earlier published the circular where they mentioned about this disruption in availability of raw material for their West Bengal and Jharkhand facility. Overall, West Bengal and Jharkhand facility faced production loss for combined period of 43 days and the impact was around 25 crore rupees. This also resulted in lower capacity utilization that stood at around 78% in Q2 of FY24. Then second reason for sharp correction in profits is due to higher raw material cost. The impact of this cost was around 17 crore. So overall, two key reasons for fall in profits is due to higher raw material cost and disruption in raw material supply. Going forward, management has clarified that capacity utilization is expected to increase from 78% in Q2 to 80-85% in Q3 and then 95% in Q4. So that is a positive news. This increase in capacity utilization would also result in reducing the production cost by 3 to 4%. Moreover, company is expanding its manufacturing capacity and a total of 120 kiloliter per day capacity would be commissioned in Q4 of FY24. Please note that currently the capacity is 885 kiloliter per day. As far as raw material prices are concerned, management has guided that raw material prices have started falling, but the full impact of price correction in raw material would be visible in Q4 of FY24. So overall, in coming quarters, Globus Spirit performance is expected to improve. Now interestingly, if you look at the other peers in the category, for instance, Radico Khaitan commands a market cap of around 22,000 crore and a PE ratio of 104. Then United Spirit commands a market cap of around 77,000 crore and a PE ratio of 60. Whereas Globus Spirit is just around 2,600 crore company with a PE ratio of 22. The question is, why its peers command such high valuation whereas Globus Spirit valuation is so low? The answer lies in the business model. As I've explained in the previous video, around 64% business of the company is from manufacturing of bulk alcohol, which is a commodity business, and 36% comes from consumer division where it sells spirit to end consumer. However, out of 36%, nearly 33% is from IMIL segment, that is Indian made Indian liquor, which is a lower price liquor for lower income category. Only 2-3% business of the company comes from IMFL segment, that is Indian made foreign liquor, which is a newer segment in the business. And that is the biggest reason that decide the valuation. For instance, the reason why Radico Khaitan commands a premium of PE of 104 is because of brands like Magic Moment, which is one of the top brands in vodka category. Likewise, its 8 PM whiskey is also very popular. And recently its single malt whiskey Rampur is gaining a lot of traction. So basically over the years, Radico Khaitan has built top brands in IMFL consumer segment that makes it command a premium. Likewise, United Spirit is the powerhouse with brands like Johnny Walker, Cap McDonald's, then your Signature, Black Dog, Captain Morgan, Smirnoff, Gordon's and so on. On the other side, Globus Spirit was always mainly into commodity business of bulk alcohol and hence never commanded a premium. But now Globus Spirit is highly focused on building brands in IMFL segment. although it is not an easy task. I've already mentioned this in the key risk segment in my previous video. So Globus Spirit already has a strong dominance in IMIL segment, especially with around 60% market share in Rajasthan. But IMFL is a different ball game altogether. You need a completely different distribution for it, and a lot would depend upon consumer acceptance. Although the company has decades of experience in the business, and now company is run by young blood of the family, Mr. Shekhar Swaroop, and under his leadership company is already launching new portfolios under IMFL brand with launch of various products like Snosky, Premium Rum, Premium Malt, and you can see the timelines for the same. The target is to take IMFL contribution to 20% in consumer segment. Let's see how things shape up. So I hope you got a good picture about the reason for correction in Globus Spirit share price. In the near term, I expect recovery in earning and that should positively impact the share price. However, in the medium to long term, a lot would depend upon company's performance in IMFL segment. That would be the key growth driver for company and would decide whether Globus Spirit would command a low PE or high PE. For that, I'll keep a close eye on the business. Now let me know, what do you think about Globus Spirit? And if you want me to cover any company in detail, mention it in the comments. Also, if you want to learn more about investments, I have a closed community of serious investors where I share one exclusive video every week that also include my investment strategy and my portfolio. You can get the details on my website. I provided the link in the pinned comment. And there are many more exciting videos in the pipeline. So stay tuned. I'll see you next video. Till then, take care.